Here's the problem. We're poor judges of our own behavior in advance unless you've lived through it before. People don't know how they're going to react in a hot state, and they know that they don't know. Investors also forget in a hot state. People make stupid mistakes in a hot state. All logic and reasoning go away. That's why experience is so important. Professor Greenspan talks about the same thing. He says, when emotions walk in the door, reason flies out the window. Cold cognition, thinking without the presence of strong emotion or some judgment-altering substance such as alcohol. Alcohol can put you in a hot state, right? You make all kinds of silly, stupid decisions that you wouldn't make otherwise. So cold cognition is more likely to be rational than hot cognition, thinking with the presence of strong emotion. Professor Greenspan goes on, he says, a cooling off period provides a person with the opportunity for his or her emotions to cool, and thus for the person to more fully bring his or her intelligence to bear on a proposed course of action. In our classes, we say, an investor could sleep through the drama of a crash and wake up 5 or 10 years later. Would they behave differently? Absolutely. Could you imagine, you're before the financial crash, you go away in some part of the world where there's no communication, you come back 5 years later, your accounts are higher than where they started, you're happy, but you talk to your friend that just went through the financial crisis and all the stuff that he or she did, maybe cashing out at the wrong time. They'd behave much differently. Another thing that we come in real life, when we do have those downturns, every once in a while we'll get a few clients that usually are the newer clients that will come, some that haven't been around for a while, some that haven't been through these classes. They'll call us up, John or Scott, I think we should get out and go to cash. All the news looks bad. Everybody's telling me it's going to go down, 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 down. I think we should get out. So we talk them through it. We have them maybe come to a class, get that cooling off period, and we say, okay, it's not a good time to do it now. You're going to cause yourself permanent losses. Every time you have, if we're prudently and broadly diversified, 100% of the time, historically, we've gone on to new highs and had a recovery. So let's wait for the recovery, or a decent recovery, then we'll reduce your risk. Is that okay? Okay, I think yeah, let's do that. So after the recovery comes, we call them back up, say, okay, the recovery came, let's go ahead and reduce your risk now. Now is a good time to reduce your risk. The answer is inevitably not just leave it, I'm happy with where I'm at. Okay? They had the cooling off period. They were able to make a good, rational decision.